two reasons. It's again now this is I have mixed reviews on this. I have mixed views because people wanted to come and buy my father's publishing from us, but I did not do that. And you've seen a lot of other artists start to sell their writer, actually still their writer shares, not even their publishing, because their publishing hasn't even reverted yet, which is a whole nother thing. But the writer side that I talk about, they're able to sell those. And so I have mixed feelings about that, but they're getting these large sums of money up front that before 15, 20 years ago, it might not have been a good idea. But now there's so many ways to take large amounts of capital and invest it into things and startups and stuff like that. You could take it. So you've seen people like The Dream sell a portion of his catalog, but then he might open up a whole bunch of Popeye's chicken franchises. So he can take that money immediately and do that. And he's still alive, so he can still perform and write songs and do all that kind of stuff. So those deals are doing that. They're buying that catalog because streaming has nowhere near peaked in the amount of revenue it's ever going to make. So when you think about music, so when you think about the people on planet Earth that have a smartphone in their hand that could have a music streaming service on it, it's about 6 billion people. All right. So currently, there's probably about 670 million people that have music streaming services on their phone. So think about that. There's another, 5 billion people that could have Spotify or Apple Music if they wanted to. So the amount of money that's going to be made off streaming is going to be trillions of dollars. So buying it now and being able to hold it for the next 30, 40 years, it's a lot of wealth there. And then also, you got to remember, because of streaming gave infinite revenue to records that it didn't have before. So even my father's catalog of songs my father wrote. So my father wrote this song called "Hold On, I'm Coming" by Sam and Dave. Before streaming, the only way he would make money off that is they played it on the radio, an oldie station, or somebody went into some old mom and pop store and bought the 45. Now with streaming, it's available globally, worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So now it's an infinite revenue cycle that's there. So every song ever created has the opportunity to make money. And also those songs have the ability to go viral years later or become popular way after the fact. So when you've seen records like Sure Thing, like my Miguel, that went viral maybe 2 years ago, but that record came out he wrote that record in 2008. He made more money off that record 2 years ago than he did when he wrote it and they released it on an album. So you got to think about all the songs that are going to go viral that were written over the last 30, 40 years. And so whoever owns the publishing on that is sitting on a potential gold mine.